Good afternoon, everyone. It's Rachel here, and we are doing Roxy's weekly challenge. So this week for the challenge, you're going to need some old book pages. I'm going to use some of my old rag papers, these really grimy sort of ones, and maybe two, like not too big. So probably I'm going to have two, one bigger and one smaller. So this one measures 7 by 4.5 inches, and I don't have too many small ones, but something smaller than that. 4 inches by 6 inches is good. If you don't have two different sizes of papers, you can tear them down like this. I could even use this one and that one. That's slightly smaller, and that's not as old. This one is looks like it's more anywhere between the 1840s and the 1850s by the type of paper and font. So just what you have. I'm using the old, but I have a lot. It's easy access for me to have it. So don't be bedazzled by it. If you've got 1900s papers, just choose two 1900s papers with two different shades, different fonts from two different books, and then you'll get the difference in papers, if that makes sense. And then you're going to need some, some plain papers, whether they're digitals or old plain papers. I may use some of these really old bits and pieces that I took off ruined, damaged documents. You'll need those. You might need a little bit. I'm going to have some little bits of hemp or scraps of hemp. I need to grab those, actually. I've got some up here. Here's some old hemp. I've got plenty of little bits and pieces of old hemp here, but you could have old lace otherwise, or just like a canvasy cotton. I'm trying to rip that, doesn't rip. Okay, you'll need those. And then just some images, whether you're using real images or digital images. I'm going to use particularly these sorts of old worldly images because I'm doing it on the really old paper. So I just pulled out, that's just a piece of one of my digital French Chateau papers, and I've just pulled out a variety, and we won't use all of them, but I've got things to choose from. So they're all the digitals that I pulled out. What else do I need? And then I've also got, where did I put, here they are. I've got some of my ephemera digitals pulled out. That I might use that as a plain, just for layering, because I'm going to do a bit of layering. So I might put some of these behind. They're going to be kind of covered, but I'll make it so you can see a little bit. It's just to create different layers on top of the papers. And what we're going to be doing is creating some hinged journaling spots. But it sort of came to me because I'm especially using these beautiful old papers, and I didn't want to totally cover them up. So I was just mucking around, and this idea is what I came up with. Look at the worm damage. I don't know if you can see that, the worm damage. Let me just turn it around on one of these papers so you can see. You see that? Just incredible. Anyway, so that's what we're going to be doing. So what I need to do is first take a couple of my bigger pages, and we might try and streamline the process. I might not use those. I'll use the wormy ones. Let's use the wormy pages. So I might I'll try and get 6 done. That's kind of my number, isn't it? I like to do about 6. So that's 1, 2. So thick. It's such a shame. Do you even realize how thick that paper is? It's fantastic. It's great paper. It's just been eaten. And there's a bit of something. I was going to say it's a bit of poo-poo, but I don't think so. Okay, so I don't want these crunchy, you don't want the crunchy glue on the edge. So let me bring my basket over and we'll pull that off. Just check them all. We don't want any really gluey, lumpy bits on our things. I might have to cut that one. That one's really resisting the pull. So how is everyone? I hope you're well. We are well. The sun is shining. It's cold, but lovely. Let's get rid of that. Oh, that could be a frozen worm. Because I did freeze all the books, as you know. Right, just in case. So I've got those, and then I need to pair with those. I need some of these smaller. I'm going to use that with one. So let's just pair them. Oh, those were like, I put these are glue book pages that I had made a tag with one bit of them. I might use those in my layering. I don't know. We will see. So I'll put those book pages over there. And then I need a few, so I might use this one. I might tear it down a little bit, but I'd like to find, oh, here's some smaller ones. These are not rag paper, these ones, but they're a lovely font and totally different to these, which is what I want. Just two different types of book page is what you want. Two different sizes, one slightly bigger, one slightly smaller. It does not matter if yours are not the same size as mine. It doesn't matter if you don't have the super old book pages. You use what you have. If you don't have any pages, then you might have some digitals and you'll print those maybe on some tea dyed paper or something like that, or coffee dyed paper, and then you will be able to look at this. This was all that was left of that front page. That's all, and I could not throw it out. It will be glued somewhere at some point. It just keeps, you know, moving around my room, being shuffled left to right. Okay, so my first job is, I'll put this aside, but I will keep them together. My first job is just to tear them down a little bit. Actually, it doesn't really matter. I don't have to keep those with them because they're all the same, aren't they? Or similar. So let me just grab my main pages, and I want to just, I think I'll tear them down just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit off the top because I don't want them to be too big. Although actually, no, let me decide first what I'm going to put on. So I wanted some, I might have something like that. So that one's tall, so that one could have a taller page. I might just do a little variety here. So this one I'm thinking I might just take a little bit off. So that we'll just put them two piles. I'm maybe not using those. As I said, I'm going to have, not that one, a bit of variety here. That could be very nice. It's a possibility. No, too small. That one will be nice. And, oh, that's my torn down page. Yeah, I think I'm going to tear down another page. I'll put that over there next to that one. And I'm going to tear down another little bit. I'm just taking a tiny bit off. You don't have to do that. Like, you might have these same size pages and not want to take anything off, but I'm going to. I do like that one's going to get the look. That one would, but I think I'll choose something else. No. I thought that might be good for a background, maybe. I don't think I'll do that one. I might like this one. Yes, I think I will. So I'll tear off another bit. Just because of the proportions with the image. The page and the image. Okay, it's like ripping apart perforated papers. Now, no, it won't keep that one. So we're not doing all of them. That one could be. I'll put that there. This one. That one might be a bit small. No. This is the one I used in, I think I'll do another one with my sample. So that one I tore down. I think the last two I'll tear down. So there's that one. And then let's just decide, I quite like that one too. Okay, I think I'll use that one. It was just a photograph I took. Okay, and there's my other page. And I think I'll have two taller ones. Now my next thing I did was, I then took my images. We don't need these yet. I took my images and I layered them. So I did layer them with a piece of book page. So I think I'll glue that onto there. And it's glue book page. And I've got all my, oh dear. I need to grab my, I think I'll grab this one and we'll do them on here. But I'll use up those loose pieces as well. You're probably thinking, oh my goodness, what are you up to, woman? Oh no, I need a bigger piece. I actually layered, that went on to here, and then I had another bit underneath. So let me get rid of these images because I didn't use them all. Don't need all of those. Those over there. So I could have something like this. So let's tear this down and see. I'm doing 3 layers on top of the old book paper. Oh, and I've got the white happening there. So I like this because it's green. So what you need to do is take your piece, layer this like that. So I want to see the bit of, but actually I might like to see it that way, but is it going to be big enough? Just. So that might be good because there's only a tiny bit of that paper showing. I think that's going to be good. Take that off. Okay, so then I layer that, and then this is probably too, oh no, just. I'm going to tear that down just a little bit, this one. I might take my little rough edge ruler and just tear a tiny bit off around each one. Thinking, oh my goodness, what is going on? You need to have faith in the process. Oh, lady lord. Come on, get a grip. Okay, good. And look, we've got 3 lovely layers there. So what I would think is probably a good thing to do to streamline the process is maybe get all your, do each layer first. But anyway, I think we'll go through and do them individually for the purpose of the video, but you could do all of this first layer. You don't have to have as many layers. I just like all the different colors. It's really the layering of the colors. And I'm going to put it down slightly because I want to see some of the writing. And then I layer this one. And this will be from this one where I did them in different colors, will be from my ephemera kit. It'll be one or two, number 1 or 2, this one. And then that I'm going to put just like that, and I can see a little bit of the writing and the color. I'll just lift these off because I can use that paper in this project. Now we're not finished, so just bear with me. Okay, and I'll decide afterwards if I want to add anything else. But it's kind of like it's framed almost, and you've still got the lovely paper showing. Okay, I'll just put that aside and we'll do another one. So this was going to be the tall one. I'm going to tear this image down a bit more than actually, I'm not going to just go around the white edge. I'm going to take a bit more off. Now this one, I could decide to no, that's going to be, see, I don't want that similar colour, so not that one, but I could use, even though this is French, I could use something like that. I quite like that, you see, just getting the peekaboo of the writing. So I don't want to lose any of this one, so just tear it right there. Well, I lost a little bit, but I can always narrow that one down a bit further. Let's see. Now, is that going to be... See, I still like the contrast of this paper behind. So let's glue this to that, and then, yeah, I'm going to do the 3 layers again because I like the contrast. Okay, I think I got glue everywhere. So I'm going to layer this up here. I don't want a huge border, just a little one. And I'll tear it with this ruler. Good way to use up your glue book pages. Don't have to keep everything, just chuck it in the bin. We've got too much stuff. So this one is going to sit down there a bit because I want to see that. And that's going to go on. Oh, I love it. I love the layer. I love it. And by no means are we done. So that's that. I mean, that in itself could be a little journal card. However, we are going to put it onto here. We're just making a fun, interactive, another fun, interactive thing to add to journals. Or to send in a happy mail. Because there are lots of people that have pen pals and stuff like that and will like to send out a happy mail, and this is a fun thing to make, and I rip my paper. It doesn't matter. Adds a bit of character. We'll lose that edge. You're gone. And it's stuck to my finger. It doesn't want to go anywhere. And I'm going to put that one like so, but I need to grab a wet one because it's glued to me and my fingers are all sticky. Okay, got it. Right, let's put that in my little container over there, and let's glue this down. I'm going to flip it over and just make sure I glue it properly. Oh, and also what I liked, because these are the ones that have the holes and the worm tracks in them, I think that was one of the reasons why I put the book page underneath, was so that I didn't have any white showing through, because I'm not going to cover that bit there. Okay, next. I want to try this one. Let's just tear it down. It's a bit of a more or less tear. So it's a bit small now, but that's okay. We'll build it up. And let me see what ephemera bits I have. That could look, oops, I threw it so far out over my basket and it went, oh, I like that. But let's just double check. Now that's plain. I could tear this in half, or I like that even more. Let's use that. Or I could just, instead of having all the layers, I could use something like that and go directly onto there. No, I think I'll go stick with this. So let's first, I'm going to glue it on, I think. That's very sticky, that piece of paper. That's causing me grief. Put that over there. I'm tried to be organized in this video, but I just know I'm not going to be. I know it. I know it before we even get into it. It almost looks like it's a embroidery sample, and there's notes. Now it may be too wide for my book page, but we will see. I think I'm going to keep that one like that. I'm going to slide it over just a little bit. Okay, let's glue it on. I'm not doing the 3 layers on this one. I'm doing 2. Another nice thing you could put behind them is a bit of patterned paper, like a Florentine paper or some sort of patterned paper could be nice. I mean, there's always so many variations that can be done. There's just so many. Did I get glue into my corner? No, I did not. Oh, and see, there's the white. Oh, well, I forgot about that. Okay, but I did like that combination there. Okay, put that aside. And grab another one. And we have this one. So note to self, if you've got worm bullet holes in your in your paper, don't glue the digital directly onto it because you'll be able to see it on the reverse side. And I just told you that and I forgot because I was so excited. Okay, just let me see that I did pull out other things. No, not many. That one. No, I think I'll just use this one. Okay, so I'm going to, that's upside down, glue that on there to get my size. I think I'll keep it there. And then I'm going to get my book page because I need that. Excuse me. Okay, I'll keep that little bit, you never know. You never know. And then I've got this one. So let's glue that there. You probably think I'm totally weird. It will reveal itself. Put that over there. You know I have a plan. You should know that by now. I've got a plan. Oh, I need to glue it there. I nearly glued it onto the wrong one. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm going to glue that on there. And I've got my 3 layers. And I'm not going to have white showing through the back. Good. Oh, I like this one. Okay, that's that one. A couple more to go. We might as well do them, huh? I'm going to tear this one down. Okay, so that one I might put on this paper. We will put it over here. Maybe there and tear across there. Oh no, that's too low. There, yeah, okay. Or actually, I might change my mind and put it over here. Excuse me. I'd like to get that little number there, that writing. Okay, that's better. And because it's a digital, you know, you have the luxury of being able to reprint it. And so you can just choose the bit that you want to use. It's really not the end of the world if you lose, you know, have to rip off a bit more. So that's that. but we are going to be a similar colour to the paper behind, and I don't want that. Oh, I could grab this old piece of paper and put that behind. That's a good one. It's been flying around for quite a while looking for a new home, so let's give it one. Although that's going to be, oh no, it's different colour to the other one, so that's all right. And then I can use that plain bit, you see. That's good. Very nice. Might use this ruler for this bit. Okay, and just cut there. And that's what I want. Now that could have been a lovely journaling card, but that's not what I'm doing with it. And it is similar to the other paper because it was a type of a thinner rag paper. Okay. So that's that one, and we might as well do the last one. Did I get any glue under there? I did not. I have corner gluing issues, honestly. Okay, so we'll tear this one down. Okay, and I'm going to glue that to this one, not this one, because I had issues with my, because I want to use the glue book paper for my background. And sort of, you know, strategically place it where you think you might like it to go. Okay, I'm going to glue it on here. Try and get it to the corners. I seem to miss a corner every single time. Now my tearing is never straight, so I will have some crooked edges, but it's okay. Okay, and glue that one on. Oh dear, big chunks of glue. Right, here we go. Okay, so my next job is to grab my other pieces. So I'll grab one here, and that one is going to attach there. But what I want to do is choose which side do I like the best. I think I like that one more than that side. So one side is going to be writing, And the other side is just going to be rejoicing the beautiful book page. So what I might do here is put some of this, maybe this bit of this one. I might even put that there like that. Leave that bit there. And here I'm just going to add just a little detail. So I'll quickly do those pages and then we'll put it all together. So this is really something fun to do when you have some nice old book pages. You might like the font, the colour of the paper, and you just don't necessarily want to cover it all up. Let's see. I'll use a piece of this. Yeah. We'll use 2 pieces of something. Yeah. So you're making these pages useful without covering everything up. We've got one side that's still free and the other side is being adapted for writing. Could even put something else there. Here I might even just have, I like those numbers. No, cover it. Got numbers on that side, so that's all right. So I think I might put this piece of, so using up my scraps, just tear that off. Together next. So if you've got a variety of pages, of course, that's even more fun. I might put that there. And that will be enough on that one. Perfect. Not perfect. That's better. And let's do that. And we'll just add details afterwards if we want to. I just want to get cracking. That's that one. And then here's another one. Oh, I love that. So I want to see that. So this is the side that I will work on. And don't want anything with too much heavy writing or anything like that. I think I've got more pages over here. What about this? Oh, this is going to be perfect. Just a piece of old end paper. I'll keep that. I'll put that in my basket over there, but I might be able to use that somewhere else. Okay, and then we've got that lovely bit there. That, And where are my other ones? Buried. They're buried. Here they are. We'll do that one last. It's a more plain page. But anyway, we will have a look. What have I got over here? This one can have a piece of this. Oh, I thought I wouldn't be able to tear it, but I can. And I might do a wraparound on this one. Okay. I'll keep that side. Yeah. Okay, I think that's enough glue. Let's put that on there. I love that with that old yucky edge. Okay, nice. And that can go, oh, that's very fitting with that one. And then the last one, we're going to put this beautiful page. We want to keep that. And this one, because of all the wormy activity, I actually need to find a piece. I had a piece of plain somewhere that's not going to be, you know, it's not printed. It needs to be an actual old piece of paper because we'll be able to see it through the thing. So just a minute. I've got my bag of tricks here. Oh, I could attach that one. Why don't I attach that? That's something different. He's been looking for a home. Carlo Roberto Dati. Fiorentino. Don't know what book that came from, but I kept it. So I need to put my glue on here. I'm going to grab my softer glue, which is better because this is difficult paper to glue because of all of the bits. Oh, it's nearly finished. I'm just going to carefully, methodically glue it. I don't want to rip anything off. I'm going from the center out so as to not fold up any bits and rip them off. Hopefully I put enough glue everywhere. I think so. Oops. See, it's nearly run out. And I'm going to put that there. And you can write all around Carlo Roberto Dati if you want to. Okay, clean my hands. They've got a lot of glue. Oh, do you think I need to clean my bone folder? I think I do. Excuse me for having such a dirty bone folder. At least you can just see the old book page through. And that beautiful wormified piece of paper is salvaged. Okay, right, now let's get cracking. Cute. I do like that. Right, so this one is going to attach to this one. Now, we need to get whatever glue you use to glue your fabric. I use my Giotto glue stick. Is what I'm going to use. I could use, that might be a bit resistant. I need a bigger piece. Oh, this is going to be good. Right. Let me see. I need to get my scissors. I'm just thinking. Oh, chunks of glue all over me. Okay, so I don't want huge pieces. They're a bit long. I don't want them that long. Oh, I love the torn bits. I don't want all of those bits of, I don't mind those strands. So what I'm going to do here is grab this and grab, I might grab my mush glue, which is the one with this. Without, I found, I don't know if it's always, but I found that the ones without that, there, this one is mushy, this one is not. They both glue. Actually, this is going to be too long. Oh no, it's not, it's going to be good. It's about 2.5 inches. We're going to hinge. That's what we're doing. This glue glues fabric. Anyone who's new, it does glue fabric very well. Now, was it you, Juanette? Did you say that some glues that you reviewed, that you had found they glued well, fabric as well? I don't know. Just hinge it on there. Just attach it. And I like the textural look that you get when you use the fabric for the hinging. Now, you could use some labels. You could use washi tape. Sometimes I've hinged with labels before. That's fun. Put that like that. Fold it over, and there is our... So that's just rejoicing the beautiful page on that side. And then you can write there. And here you can also put some writing. A pocket here would be really cool. You could stitch in a couple of pages into those two hinges. That would be really cool. I just felt like it's a really fun little project, and I just didn't want to cover the beautiful old papers because I like them. So we'll do another one. We'll probably do a few other ones. So I'm just eyeballing it. This one I might cut like this, and then you... Oh yeah, that's perfect. Now this has got a lot of glue on it, so I'm just going to fold it over. I won't be reusing this piece. There's a lot of glue on here. Oops. That one. And that one, and then we need to attach it to here. What I might do, might be easy if you go like this. Don't squish it too close, because then you might have trouble opening it. Oh, it wasn't close enough. Doesn't matter. Could stitch some helps if you get glue. Oh, there's it here. It helps if you get glue under the corners of things. So what I might do is I'll stop and hinge the other ones, and then I'll be back. Okay guys, so here they are. I've hinged them all, and I wanted to show you all the different hinging that I've done while I clean my fingers. Now you can put a little bit of lace on here if you want to. You can add some washi tape. You could add a flower up there. You could add a bird. You could add a label. You can do so many things. I'm just going to keep it a little bit simple just because this has been a long video. But the whole idea is to just save these lovely old papers and find something else to do with them other than just put them in a journal. As I said, you could gesso on there. I didn't say that before, but you could gesso on there. You could just leave it as it is. You can use it to attach a photo or something. You could write on all around Dear Carlo there. And then that's just the beautiful old book page. And I wouldn't even add anything to that one. But as I said, this is just the simple basic idea. And then you can go to town with it. You could even stitch some pages in there and it'd be very cute. And you can, I don't know if you can tell, but they're very thick. So this one I used 2 different fabrics. That's the back, and then inside is like that. So let's have a look at the back of this one. This one might enjoy just, no, it doesn't. Well, I think I might wrap that around the edge. Could do a wrap around. But you can go ahead and further embellish. Like here, you might even like to add some flowers, a flower or a bird, or, you know, do some sort of embellishing if you want to. I just like the papers and don't necessarily want to cover them all up. So I like that little wraparound sort of detail like that. This one, I added lace and then just a piece of hemp, and absolutely love that. And that's the back. And let me see if I have anything here that I might like to embellish with. I don't think I'd embellish with more book page. I could embellish with something. I quite like that. Maybe I'll have it like that. No, I liked it the other way. So I'm going to glue that on. I'm going to lock it in. This glue book page has just got so much glue on it. It needs to be folded over and be done with. So just a fun thing to experiment with and have some fun. I'm going to put it there. Yeah, I liked it like that. So that's that one. And then this one, oh, isn't that gorgeous? And that's the front. Again, I used the old mattress sticking, the one that has the red stripe, but I used the part that's just the natural linen. So that's that one. Again, you can add more. I'm just not. I'm going to leave that. This one, I just used the hemp on that one. I think I did that with you guys. Yes, that's the one that's quite separated. And I love that fold over detail. And again, here you can embellish if you want to. Right there. And then put something there. And again, you can add a stamp. You can add whatever you like onto them. And then this one, I did a mix of fabrics. I did the mattress ticking, and then I did this lovely green fabric, and that's inside, and then that's the back. So that's my little project for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, let me show you my sample. This is my sample. So I used one of the images that we used today, but I had this nice blue background, and I just hinged it. And then there's just some old book page. Oh, I actually folded that up onto this book page. So I didn't even trim it. It was something like this, and then I folded it up and did a little bit of wraparound on that one. So just to you, and that was quite a bit smaller, that page. So there we go. So I hope you enjoyed that. A nice way to use up your book pages, and it's a journaling spot. You can add photographs. You could stitch pages in. There's so many things that can be done, and add a little bit of textile. So have a wonderful day, and I will see you again soon. Bye.